Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it no. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Oh God. Let her cook. All these sauce I'm trying.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Pat T. Garden Stadium here on the campus of Homestead High School. You've heard of the Red Sea. Well, this is the Blue and Gold Sea. That's right, the Homestead Spartans taking on the Blackhawk Christian Braves, two independent teams in Fort Wayne, Indiana, going at it tonight at T. Garden Stadium, and those independent teams have really good records. Homestead 8-3-1 on the season, and Blackhawk Christian is 12-0-1 on the year. The only game that they did not win was against Carroll. That was a 3-3 tie back on August 28th, almost an entire month ago on the calendar. For Homestead, they were defeated by Carroll. 1-0 was the final in that particular game. Concord and Penn were the other teams to knock them off. But other than that, it's been pretty much smooth sailing for Homestead. But the Carroll game was the most recent game that they lost. Before that, they were on a 7-game winning streak as the Spartans try to get back on the right track. They've got Blackhawk Christian tonight. They've got Lures on Saturday morning, bright and early. And they'll be at Leo on October 1st and on October 2nd at Snyder's. I'll turn it over to our PA announcer.
Number 6, Jack Zolman. Number 7, Eli Nicewander. Number 8, Truett Von Gunton. Number 9, James Meebus. Number 10, Hudson Stiver. Number 11, Gavin Zimmerman. Number 12, Simon Brewer. Number 16, Will Yale. Number 22, Jack Brandt. And in the net for the Braves, number 99, Isaac Staten. The head coach for the Braves, Sam Mayer. And now let's introduce your Homestead Spartans. Starting number 4, Wima Mwendi. A senior, by the way. Also senior, number 6, Tyler Ness. Number 7, Dylan Offit. Senior, number 8, Grady Wilkins. Number 10, Lincoln Tietzel. Number 11, Asher Biedenbach. Senior, number 12, Logan Weaver. Senior, number 13, Isaac Vergara. Senior, number 18, Joseph Smethers. Senior, number 23, Arnav Powell. And in the net for your Spartans, senior, number 0, Jude Royomba. The Spartans are coached by John Lubia.
And with that, we will have the national anthem. We'll be right back after this 1-minute, 10-second break.
The flag to the southeast part of the field for the playing of our.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Getting ready for the start of this matchup. 2 independent teams in Northeast Indiana, the Homestead Spartans and the Blackhawk Christian Braves. Here's a few words from our sponsors. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process, from bid to build. Visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. While the Blackhawk Christian Braves have broken huddle, we do play 2 40-minute halves in the state of Indiana. And this being a non-conference game, it will not go into overtime if it should be tied at the end of regulation. If it were a conference game, that would be the case, but neither Blackhawk nor Homestead is part of any particular conference. They are both independent. Now, Homestead, of course, is part of the SAC in football and basketball. That's not the case in other sports, soccer included. We are underway. Homestead with the opening kickoff, a little header there by Eli Nicewander, and Blackhawk Christian gets it in the middle of the field. Looking for a marquee win. Homestead also looking for a marquee win after they most recently lost to Carroll. That snapped a 7-game Spartan winning streak. Homestead will have another big game coming up on Saturday. That's against Bishop Luers. The Knights just locked up first place in the SAC. 7-0 in the conference, and they beat Northrop to secure that first place spot back on Tuesday. That's back-to-back SAC titles for Bishop Luers, so a good start, I should say a good close to the regular season as far as conference play goes for the Knights, as Blackhawk Christian gets it on the Homestead side. That was James Nebus, and that's taken away by Sparty. I think that was Grady Wilkins, number 8. And my apologies in advance, because it's hard to tell some of these numbers for Homestead. They've got the blue numbers on blue jerseys. Now, it helps a little bit that they've got the gold trim, so you can see the outlines, but sometimes the outline's not so easy to see. With Blackhawk, they've got the blue numbers on white jerseys. A little easier to tell there as they get the ball across midfield. Sent to the sideline, kept in play for now by Homestead. Homestead will look to reset. They keep it on their side for the time being, and a good left-footed strike across midfield. Mawindi racing for it. He goes down, and that ball's kicked across midfield, still loose, and now Blackhawk comes up with it as they try to set up a through ball. Homestead has Dylan Offit back there, and that ball will roll toward the goal where Jude Roomba was waiting for it as Blackhawk was putting a little pressure on. I think that was Joseph not Smethers. will Yale. Across midfield and a takeaway by the Braves. And we're going to have a whistle, and it's a foul against Homestead. Good show of sportsmanship there, but it's going to be a free kick for Blackhawk Christian. And a quick kick across midfield. It's going to wander all the way to the end line, and it looks like it's rolling out, and it is. This will be a goal kick for Homestead. It's become an interesting matchup in recent years in a lot of different sports. Of course, basketball, we've seen some really good ball players from both Homestead and Blackhawk Christian go on to have success in the college ranks. Of course, Luke Goody, I think, finished up his college career at IU not recently. He was a star here at Homestead. Caleb First did finish up his career at Purdue. Of course, we know how close the Boilers came to a national championship 2 years ago before the Yukon Huskies knocked them out. Had a good start to that game, had a great season overall, just not able to finish it with the title. As a takeaway by the Spartans. A little through ball across midfield. To the right goes James Neebs. Got a defender right in front of him, though. Sends it back. Through ball gets through, but goes too far. Goal kick coming for the Spartans. We're in the 4th minute. Make that the 5th minute as we've just crossed inside 36 minutes to go. A little slow down there. I think that was Asher Biedenbach, number 11 for Homestead. Kicked long across midfield. Header by Blackhawk. And now here come the Braves. Braves have had a few chances early on. So far haven't been able to capitalize. Right in front of that pass was Dylan Offit. Calvin Frederick, though, gets to it. Now Frederick gets a touch, sends it through. Another through ball, but nobody there for Blackhawk. It goes right to Raumba, and he flings it out with the left hand. Looking for Lincoln Tietzel, and that's taken away by Blackhawk. Good battle there by Frederick. But that's going to go off the Braves. Throw-in coming for the Spartans.
Check it in for number 23, Arnev Powell. Is number 19, Caden Kreider.
Caden Kreider comes into the ball game for Homestead. He had the game-winning goal in a come-from-behind win against Bishop Dwenger earlier this year, right here at Tea Garden Field. All the way to the near side. That's Offit. Of course, Homestead's going to have a big girls' soccer game coming up this Tuesday, I believe. That's when they host the Northrop Lady Bruins. Now, Northrop, not quite first place in the SAC, but towards the top of that conference, and they're playing some good soccer. Of course, Homestead's playing some real good soccer here on the pitch. Those Lady Spartans, they had a big 10-1 win over Mount Vernon, big come-from-behind win against Lawrence North. There's a touch for Jack Brandt, and that's going to be kicked out of bounds. Mawindi stops the goal for the moment, but it will be a corner kick for the Braves. Also told that the Lady Spartans beat Carroll 4-2. They've had a great overall season, and I didn't even mention they blew out the Leo Lions 11-0 in the opener, and that win's looking better and better. At least it has been lately. The Lions have been playing some pretty good soccer as here come the Spartans. Oh, nice little move there. Was that Tietzel? Kreider, I'm told. It was a nice move, but now here comes Blackhawk Christian, and it's cleared to the sideline and out. Drops on that blue turf that surrounds the pitch. Thrown by Eli Nicewander, gets it to Calvin Frederick. Frederick tried to get that one to Brandt. And it's Dillett Offit who takes it away. Well, Blackhawk has spent a lot of time with the ball on the Homestead side of the field. So far, they don't have a single goal to show for it. Kick to the sideline, and that one does go out. Blackhawk gets the throw in. Might have seen one of the Southwest Allen County Schools buses going down that frontage road there between Tea Garden Stadium and Spartan Field, where the football team plays. It's one of the few soccer stadiums in the area that doesn't also double as a football stadium. We're in the shadow of the football stadium here at Homestead. But both fields do have artificial turf. And for a stadium that sits in the shadow of the football stadium, the pitch looks awful nice. Kicked across midfield. They were looking for Simon Brewer, the sophomore. Either him or perhaps Zimmerman. This ball goes out of bounds. Throw-in coming up for Blackhawk Christian. Now that's Zimmerman on the back end for Blackhawk. Can they keep this ball in? They do, but Homestead takes it away. Sent back to Roumba. Good long kick across midfield. The Braves have defenders back there, including Simon Brewer, the sophomore. And Brewer looking for James Nebus. And Nebus tries to make his move. He's got a man on him. They'll keep on playing, says the official. That ball does get through, but it gets through to blue jerseys. Now, if you're new to the Fort Wayne area, or I should say if you're new to Indiana soccer, you might be wondering, well, looks like both teams have the same color. Which one's the home team? Which one's the visiting team? Well, the home team is Homestead. They're in the blue. In the state of Indiana, the home team wears the dark colors, and the visiting team typically wears white. There might be some times where they do a color rush game of sorts, where the visiting team wears a lighter colored uniform, as meanwhile we get a foul called against Blackhawk Christian. So a free kick for the Spartans. Looked like they were trying to set up Mawindi. They get the ball back to Offit, and he sends it across midfield. That's Wilkins across the middle. Spartans get to it. I think that's Ness with it, and he finds Offit. Offit with a good, strong kick. A chance for the Spartans. Blackhawk had a defender behind him. That's not offsides. But Blackhawk slows him down. A touch for Nebus. Nice wander. Trying to get it across midfield. Mawindi not making it easy on him. Mawindi's all over the field. Little contact, a kick, and they're going to call him for a trip. Little through ball as they try to set up Von Gunton. Nebus sends it to the far side. Backwards kick. Homestead staying right there on the spot, but this is going to go out off of Homestead. Not made anything easy on Blackhawk Christian, but the Braves still with a chance. They've had a lot of chances in this game so far. Into the box, the shot knocked away. Another chance. Knocked away again. Deflected and saved. Jude Roumba. They kick it back to him. That's Will Yale wandering around up front. He's not wandering around, just trying to put some pressure on the goalie. Little through ball. It does get through, but Blackhawk gets to it. And there they go down the sideline. Looked like they were trying to set up Yale. Homestead all over the place defensively. I thought I heard a whistle, but I think it came from the football field. A takeaway by the Spartans. Mawindi, he had broken off. He could have gotten by the defender. Of course, you got to be careful that you don't get called for offside. So I think that's what Mawindi had in mind. Make sure you don't get offsides and waste a potential scoring chance. Here's a through ball to the far side, but nobody there in a blue uniform. There in a gold uniform is Isaac Staten. First time I've called his name tonight, although Staten, I do believe, plays basketball and baseball. Is coming off a real good baseball season for the Braves. Of course, here at Homestead, they know a little something about good baseball. They made it to the regional championship last year, and early in the season, the Spartans came up with a huge upset win over the Fishers Tigers. Well, if you can call it an upset, both Homestead and Fishers had really good teams, but Fishers has been a thorn in their side for a while, and Homestead was able to break that curse. Kicked up in the air and saved. Leaping, diving save by Roumba. He looked like a wide receiver on that save. Whistles blow. This is going to be a foul against Blackhawk. Scoreless here in the 14th minute, however. Blackhawk Christian has had several chances to score. They've had the ball on the Homestead side quite a bit. Not a lot of opportunities for a Homestead. They do get the ball to the Blackhawk side, but the Braves have defenders back there. Brewer finds Nicewander. Rotating back is Gavin Frederick. Sent toward the middle. Looks like they're looking for Nebus. James Nebus. Flag goes up. It's offsides. Homestead gets the free kick, and so far Jude Roumba has done yeoman's work between the pipes. He's got some impressive saves in this one, including his last one, as Homestead takes a free kick. It's going to be Roumba who's called upon to kick it, and he'll kick it short. Blackhawk with a lot of chances, but they don't have a goal to show for it. That's going to be kicked out of bounds off of Blackhawk Christian. That looked like the right call. Of course, we'll have a whole host of high school football for you tomorrow on Summit City Sports. I will be at Leo as the Lions take on the Belmont Braves. We've also got Bishop Dwenger at Northrop, Bishop Lures at Concordia, Wayne at Northside, Columbia City at New Haven, and Fremont at Churubusco.
Into the game for the Spartans, number 14, Carson Bailey.
Carson Bailey, the junior, has come in for Homestead as we get a whistle. Looks like it's against Homestead. This is senior night, by the way, so a lot of seniors, almost all the seniors, starting tonight for the Homestead Spartans. Isaac Vergara got to start. He recently checked out as Homestead gets the ball, still on their own side of the field. Roumba has it. He'll send it to the near side. Wilkins across midfield looking for Ness. And into the box. That's Staten who scoops it up. Homestead was pushing, looking for a scoring chance, but Staten able to slow that down. And Staten will punt it away. Probably would have crossed midfield had it not been touched. Gabe Egeman gets a touch. Haven't called his name much. Into the box as Mawindi gets to the ball, but Blackhawk has defenders there. Still a chance, though, for Homestead. Shot goes wide left. I believe that was Egeman. It was Gabe Egeman. It's being called out off of Blackhawk, so this is going to be a corner kick for Homestead as we're in the 18th minute. Make that the 19th minute. High in the air and a chance, but Staten has the save. Staten's had to be a little more active as Homestead has gotten a few more scoring chances lately. They've got the ball again. Have to work it backwards, though. It seemed like Blackhawk Christian had the momentum. A lot of scoring chances that they weren't able to capitalize on. Homestead's had a few more chances lately. Wilkins across midfield. That's going out of bounds. Throw in for Blackhawk. George Estabrook will throw it in for the Braves. And he gets it in to Calvin Frederick. Frederick gets around a couple of guys as he finds Truett Von Gunten. Simon Brewer across midfield. Frederick through ball. Jack Zolman gets to it. Whistles blow, and I think they're going to get a foul on Zolman. That's a familiar name around these parts. Now, I'm not sure if Jack Zolman is related to this guy, but Chad Zolman is the head football coach at Homestead, longtime head football coach. I believe the Spartans will be taking on the Snyder Panthers tomorrow. That'll be here at Homestead. Snyder was defeated by Carroll last week, 41-14, the final. That looked like a handball, and that's what they call, I think. Yep, that's the call. They get Logan Weaver for the handball. And a free kick coming for the Braves. You can see it from right here as the Braves are going to set up this free kick. I think we'll have to keep it right here as Frederick's got it set up. The run-up. A chance in front of the box, and Raumba skies for the save. Here come the Spartans. A little through ball. That was knocked away by Staten. He knocks it out. I think that was Wilkins who fed it up. Or was that Branham who fed it? It was Staten who knocked it out, so a corner kick coming for Homestead. Spartans have been able to create a few more opportunities lately. Can they cash in? They go with the short kick this time. Ness. Header back the other way. And Ness has it taken away. He battles for the ball. And taken away by Calvin Frederick. Here come the Braves. Can they set something up? Oh, Homestead gets back. They do it well. Cleared back the other way. Braves take over. It's Frederick. He's been all over the field for the Braves. He finds Nebus. Von Gunten back to Nebus. Von Gunten, or rather Nebus to the far side. Who's that off of? I think they're saying it's off Homestead. That's going to be a corner kick. 22nd minute, coming up on the 23rd minute here at T-Garden Stadium. Blackhawk Christian 12-0-1 overall this year, and a lot of their games have not been close. The Carroll game was close, had a 3-2 win against Dwenger as well. Carroll game ended in a tie. Kicked high in the air, a header and a goal! And I think that was Frederick. Oh, no, never mind. No goal. I thought that went in. My apologies. I did not see that initially, but we'll go ahead and keep the clock running. So that point's going to come off the board here. No score. Our replays are brought to you by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. Let's see if we can see what might have happened here. And I may have to cut this replay here soon, but let's see if we can see what happened. I think we're going to run out of time. Homestead's got a good chance here. Very good chance. And they almost cashed in. That ball's still live. Never went out. Well, let's try again and see if we can see what happened on this replay. They're brought to you by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. Well, if it was offsides, it must have happened very early. Not sure what the call was there, but either way, it's no goal. But now here's a chance as Nebus is pushing. He gets tangled up. He goes down, and there's the whistle. Crowd calling for a card on Nebus. They both had their hands on each other there. Looks like they're going to give the free kick to Blackhawk Christian. Not going to have time to look at it as Nebus gets set to take this free kick. He's there. Frederick is there. And come to think of it, that might be Jack Zolman, number 6. As I look again, I think that is number 9, which is Nebus. He runs up. He shoots. It's too tall. It would have been good in football, but not so here on the pitch. Get another look at this replay. Again, they're brought to you by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. You see Nebus.
In for the Braves, number 23.
I think there was tugging both ways there, and then he goes down. There's a trip at the end. I think the trip might be where the fans wanted the red card to come in, but there was no card given. I know there was not a red card. I did not see a yellow. No, there were no yellow cards given. I have confirmation from the crew up here. Wilkins across midfield. Too long for Weaver. Can he chase it down? Blackhawks got defenders back there. Simon Brewer, the sophomore, gets back there. And now Staten able to clear it. And he clears it out of the box. Little through ball. That's to Brandt, Jack Brandt. And this one goes out of bounds. As I looked at that replay, there was definitely contact on both sides. Tug of the jersey, and there might have even been a tug from Nebus. Just a question as to whether or not that trip at the end deserved a call. Nebus looked like he got a touch. That's either him or Von Gunton. But now here's Homestead as they look to set up a through ball. The header back the other way. And now the Braves get it across midfield. Homestead's got guys back there. That's Brandt going after it. Jack Brandt. That ball will stay in. Wilkins stays back on it. Roomba, the left-footed kick. Didn't quite leave the box until it was kicked out by Homestead. Back and forth we go, and yet no score on the board. Egeman battling for the ball. Through ball to Egeman. Egeman on the move. A trip, and they'll call it. With over 13 minutes to go, free kick coming up for Homestead. Inside 13 minutes to play, 12:50 and counting. The run-up, the kick to the box, header out. As the ball changes hands, I say that figuratively, of course, and here come the Braves. A man on. Oh, that could have been called as a push. They don't call it on Frederick. I thought he extended his arms there and made contact. Well, here's Brandt. Brandt looking for an alley. He's got one. It closes up. He goes with a little bit more speed. He probably gets through that space. That looked like a pull of the jersey. They don't call it. Frederick, left footer, saved. Jude Roumba. What great work he has done in the pipes. We've seen him make some very impressive saves tonight. Looks like we got a little bit of time. We can give you this look. Replays brought to you by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. Hard left-footed shot, and Roumba diving to his right. He's able to pull it down. Egeman goes down, and they'll call it on the Braves. Blackhawk Christians won 8 straight as Staten comes away with that one. Still no score. 29th minute here at T-Garden Stadium on Homestead's campus. Left-footed kick, and that didn't quite go the way that Aiden Ballesteros wanted it to. I said Ballesteros, that might have actually been 9, Nebus. He's been on the field a lot as Hudson Stiver gets a touch. Von Gunton toward the middle. Kicked up the field. Looking for Rolfe. Egeman's got it. Egeman can go quick, but he's cut off. And that might have been Ballesteros. Either him or Christian Hammond, number 2 for Blackhawk Christian. Homestead slows down the chance. Homestead's got it. They had Weaver out to the right, but Frederick not making it easy on him. Header across midfield. Ness has it. Looking for Egeman. All the way to the far side. That's going out and rolling onto that blue turf. Blackhawk Christian will get this throw in. You got rock around the clock playing here, and I think that's coming from the football stadium.
Jack Zolman in for the Braves.
Jack Zolman back in for Blackhawk. Egeman got tripped, tried to stay with it, no call. Spartans get it back across midfield. These teams have been going quick, and yet we've got a scoreless tie through 30 minutes plus. Here come the Spartans. Toward midfield. That's Wilkins. He sends it to the middle. Braves take it away. Sent back to Yale. Check that. That'd be Estabrook. George Estabrook, the defenseman, sophomore defenseman. A lot of subs in soccer. Of course, the starters will come on, and sometimes early in the game, a sub will be called in as we've got less than 9 minutes to go. We're in the 32nd minute here at T-Garden Stadium. Egeman with the takeaway. Wilkins trying to set him up. That's Weaver. Weaver got it through, but it's cleared to the sideline. I think that was Simon Brewer who kicked it out. And We're going to have a throw in for Homestead. Kicked high in the air. Staten got it. He didn't have a lot of shots come his way early on, but he's seen a lot more shots come his way lately. Back across midfield for the Braves. And I believe that's Nebus who's got the ball for Blackhawk. It's kicked to the sideline. Blackhawk gets the throw in with 7:14 and counting left. They get it in.
Will Yale checking back in for the Braves.
A header, a couple of them.
Devin Wright in for the Spartans.
Kicked backwards to Brewer, Simon Brewer. That's the last line of defenders who has the ball for Blackhawk Christian. They're across midfield. And Homestead has the takeaway. Can they get something going? That one did not get through traffic. A little contact there, no whistle. Across midfield, Homestead's got it. Back to the middle. Ness pushing, lost his footing. A little slide tackle there, but Homestead still with a chance. That header does not reach the box, not yet at least. It'll bounce in and out for a little bit as the Braves clear it toward midfield. Oh, nice sliding kick there. Was that Wilkins? I think that was Wilkins. And then he goes down and take away by Frederick, I believe. Frederick up ahead. That'd be a long run for Jack Brandt. It's going to go out of bounds, and Homestead will get this throw in. 5.5 to play in half number one. No score between Blackhawk Christian and Homestead. Header across midfield. Weaver just sends it ahead. Sent it back, I should say. That was Carter Ness who gets to it. And the Braves take it away. A little through ball. Trying to set up Yale. They send it all the way to the far side. Kicked high into the box and cleared out. To the sideline. Caden Kreider to the far side. Four and a half to play. We could have a fun finish here at Tea Garden Stadium. There's no score, but these teams have gone up and down the field, back and forth. Braves clear this one across midfield. Can they set up a scoring chance? They do set up a chance as Nebus gets the ball. He's surrounded by blue shirts. Not a teammate in sight, but we get a whistle, and that's on Blackhawk. They're going to get Nebus, and Homestead will get the free kick. And they waste no time putting it in play. Frederick lines it up. That's Brandt. Jack Brandt, the through ball. Yale sends it into the box. Homestead has defenders there. Long run for Eli Nicewander. Nicewander high into the box. They miss the header. Left-footed shot is saved. Jude Raumba. He continues to do yeoman's work between the pipes as Offit sends it backwards. Check that. That's not Offit. Offit's on the near side. Right on the line, or next to it. Little contact there, and there's the whistle and a foul as Wilkins was pushed. Looked like he was pushed by Frederick. And a quick kick in by Homestead. Wilkins trying to get it through, could not. Weaver to the inside. Weaver's got a man to his right. They'll send it back to Offit. Dylan Offit. 2.5 left in the first half. Offit, the strike toward the middle. Blackhawk slows it down for now. Ebus to the far side. Kick to the sideline, out of bounds. They're going to call it out on Homestead. So a throw-in coming up for Blackhawk Christian. It was inside the final 2 minutes of the first half. 38th minute here at Tea Garden Stadium. Weaver gets a touch for Homestead. They get it back to him. He's tripped. Frederick going for the ball. He's got it. To the near side as he tries to set up Jack Brandt. Brandt with a man on him, and now another man on him. Will that ball roll out? It almost did. One man there for Blackhawk. Hard kick. And Homestead takes it away. Contact made. That's going to be a foul on Blackhawk. The Braves fans don't like it. Did look like hard contact from up here. As we come up on the final minute of the first half.
1 minute.
No score between Homestead and Blackhawk. The header across midfield. The Spartans get it. And they keep it in for now. 45 seconds left here in half number one. Out of bounds, throw-in coming for Blackhawk Christian. They've only got 33 seconds. Can they set something up before halftime? Can Homestead set something up before halftime? The Braves do get it across midfield, but Homestead has guys there. Through ball, across midfield. Back the other way, and Homestead gets a throw-in. Coming up on 15 seconds. Offit throws it in. 10 seconds. Offit, the through ball. Too high. Down inside 5 seconds. 2 seconds. Can they get a shot off? They won't.
And at the end of the first half,
Halftime here at Tea Garden Stadium. And we have no score. Between two teams with very good records, having very good seasons. It's a scoreless tie between Blackhawk Christian and Homestead, and we will go to this break on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
From the game with your favorite Southwest-inspired dishes made just the way you like them. Masters Insurance is a proud sponsor of Homestead.
Well, Homestead ranked 18th in Class 3A high school soccer in Fort Wayne, in the state of Indiana, I should say, going up against the Blackhawk Christian Braves, who are currently ranked 2nd in Class 1A of the ISCA poll, recently updated back on the 22nd. That'd be Sunday, if I'm not mistaken.
and spraying services.
Check that. That'd be Monday. My apologies there. That's Monday when that would have been updated rather. We've got about 8 minutes to go until this second half gets underway. I'll show you a couple of replays. Those replays are brought to you by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. And so far, Jude Roumba has been the star of the night for the Homestead Spartans. He's had a lot of shots come his way. Blackhawk has had a lot of scoring chances, and Roumba, much like that, has gotten a lot of saves tonight and kept the Braves off the board. We remain scoreless in large part because of him. This is one of his more impressive saves of the game. He had to go high in the air to catch this kick. Struck high in the air, and Roumba went up like a wide receiver in press coverage to make that catch. Roumba, the star of the night. Again, those replays are brought to you by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. We've got more sponsors to hear from, and we'll hear from them right now. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services and including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Well, in a little bit, we do hope to get a look at one of our other replays that has taken place in this game. This is a replay that's worth showing to you. I have to do that in just a little bit because we nearly had a goal scored early on in this game. It was not to be. It was taken off the board. More on that in a little bit here on Summit City Sports.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
No score between Homestead and Blackhawk Christian. Blackhawk Christian ranked number 2 in Class 1A in the ISCA poll, and Homestead is ranked 18th in the 3A ISCA poll. Well, in just a moment, we'll show you a replay of what nearly turned out to be a goal for Blackhawk Christian, but was taken off the board. First, a few words from some of our sponsors. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and to get you to the next level. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on X at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, again, this was the replay that a lot of us are still scratching our heads on. This could have easily been the first goal of the game. Now, there may have been offsides right about the time the ball was kicked. Right there you see Blackhawk had a guy behind a Homestead defender. And the official does point toward the goal, but they took it off the board. I thought that was a go-ahead goal for Blackhawk Christian. They may have had a guy offsides briefly, but it would have been very brief if that was the case. Might have even been right before the ball was kicked in on that corner kick. We'll be back right after this 1-minute break here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve. to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it. I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them. We ain't never making up. Back for everything I ever lost. I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth. We in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Oh God. Let her cook. All this talk.
Just about 2 minutes to go until we get the second half underway. At least that's what's on the clock right now. The players are back out on the pitch. They'll switch sides. Blackhawk will now go to the opposite goal that they were kicking towards. I believe that's the west-facing goal, if I'm not mistaken. And the Spartans will kick toward the east-facing goal. Excuse me, they'll go towards the east and face the east side goal, and Blackhawk will go towards the west and face the west side goal. We are, of course, in Southwest Fort Wayne. Homestead is part of the Southwest Allen County Schools District.
Caliber physicians gain clarity around their goals that optimize their financial life. We free up time and bandwidth so you can focus on the parts.
They are the only high school in this district. Blackhawk Christian, not technically part of a district. They are a private school connected with Blackhawk Ministries, private Christian school, and Blackhawk Ministries used to be known as Blackhawk Baptist Church, a church that televangelist David Jeremiah once pastored. In fact, I think he founded that church before he headed out to San Diego. Thought I heard the whistle blow. Well, now the officials still making signals, so we'll start our clock here just a second. There we go. Second half now underway as Blackhawk looks to set something up on the other side of the field. And again, I will apologize because these numbers may be even harder to see in the dark, especially for Homestead. Right-footed shot, and Raumba continues his solid play between the pipes. That one not quite as high a degree of difficulty, but he's able to get the save nonetheless. As Carson Bailey sends it backwards. And here come the Spartans. They get it toward midfield. Wilkins. And that music's got to be coming from the football field. Blackhawk has defenders back there. Raumba has it come towards him. To the near side. Back to Raumba. He'll find Carson Bailey on the near side. Bailey across midfield. Some contact there, and there's the whistle. I think they're going to get Simon Brewer with that push in the back. And Homestead will get a free kick. Here come the Spartans. There's a trip. It's not called. A little contact. Looked like Isaiah Davidson had a chance with the ball. Instead, here comes Homestead the other way. Toward the middle. Ball's loose in the box. The shot. Wide left. Trying to get a look at who it was that kicked that. That might have been Ness. Oh, Wilkins. Grady Wilkins, I'm told. It's going to be a goal kick for Isaac Staten. Wilkins had a shot in that far corner, far side from where he was. Little through ball, and that goes behind Jack Zolman and out of bounds. Throw in for the Spartans. No scores. We're in the 43rd minute. Here comes Homestead. Across midfield. Blackhawk has guys there. Out of bounds, throw in for Homestead. Inside the 44th minute. No score. Blackhawk gets a takeaway. Deflected, whistles blow. And it looks like the call's against Homestead. I didn't see what the call was, but either way, it will be a free kick for Blackhawk. Trying to set up a header. The header rolls toward the box. Homestead able to clear it for the time being. Blackhawk gets it back. Homestead gets a touch. A little through ball. Flag doesn't go up. Homestead's got a chance. Oh, now it's up. I saw guys running. Flag didn't go up. And then I looked down and it had gone up. Offsides is the call on Homestead. Blackhawk takes over. Across midfield. Homestead's got defenders back there, but Blackhawk's got a chance as they push toward the net, into the box. Cleared out. That's going out of bounds, and this is looking like a corner kick for Blackhawk. And it will be. .34-49 and counting left in regulation. The header wide right and out of bounds off Blackhawk. Goal kick coming. Kicked out of the box by Roumba. He's had an outstanding night in between the pipes for these Homestead Spartans. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that Blackhawk Christian has created a lot of scoring chances. Of course, a lot of it has to do with the fact that he has had some very impressive saves. There's no doubt about that. Egeman trying to get to it. Instead, the Braves do. It's kept short of midfield. And that looked like Von Gunton who got the ball initially for Blackhawk. And now Blackhawk has it toward the middle, pushing again. They set up the through ball. The flag goes up and it's offsides. Pushing in is Zolman. Did not get to it in time. Bailey sends it toward his right. Across midfield. Can Egeman get to that one? He's fronted. He still gets to it. Back toward the middle. Toward the middle again. Shot deflected and saved initially. Gets loose. Staten had it. Couldn't hold it. And that shot's too high. And Blackhawk Christian is fortunate that Homestead is not on the board. I'm told it was offsides anyway. Boy, there was a lot going on there, especially after the ball hits Staten's hand and came loose. Here's another look at it. Replay's brought to you by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. Staten with a nice save, dove to his right but couldn't hold it. And then Homestead just not able to put it in. Give him an A for effort. And we've got a guy hurt for Blackhawk. Is that Zolman? Clock's been stopped, 32-17. Like he had some pain in his eye. They may call in Ann Laborde to take a look at him, and we'll take an injury timeout in the meantime.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories.
Well, we're going to come back as they're back to live action. So they did not bring out the trainer Ann Laborde for Blackhawk Christian. And I have to correct myself. That was not number 6, Jack Zolman. That was number 9, James Nebus. I don't think he ever went off the field either. As this ball gets loose, Egeman pushing towards it, and that's cleared out by the Braves. This will be a throw-in for the Spartans. Throwing backwards. I believe that's Tietzel, number 10. Here's Egeman with it. Gets around his man. Toward the middle. Knocked away by Staten, and Blackhawk has defenders there. They clear it. Isaac Staten with an impressive-looking save. And now the Spartans get it back. Here's Bailey. Bailey trying to change direction. He goes down, and he got fouled. Truett Von Gunten called for the foul, and a free kick for Homestead. And they go with a short kick to put it in play. But the Braves get it back. It's only blue jerseys back there at the moment. That whistle came from the football field, so they'll play on here at Tea Garden Stadium. Toward the middle. Blackhawks got defenders back there. This ball will bounce over midfield. Blackhawk Christian's going to be at Northrop and Leo for the next 2 games. I believe Leo's first place in Northeast State. Flag does not go up. Move to the right. They send it backwards. Shot. And that's a diving stab by Roomba. A scoreless tie on the pitch between Homestead and Blackhawk Christian. Braves get a takeaway. Here they come. I believe that's Nebus. He's surrounded. Looking for some help. Gets it back, and Homestead takes it away. 51st minute here at Pat Teagarden Stadium. Spartans keep it in as they try to set something up. Toward the middle, that kick goes high. They got a chance. Egeman gets to it. He had defenders all around him, though. Contact, no call. Cleared to the end line, and a corner kick. One chance after another. And so far, nobody able to break this deadlock. But Homestead trying to do just that. A left-footed strike. Header out. Homestead still with a chance. Contact. They're going to play on. Kept in play by the Spartans. The far side. Into the box. Blackhawk has guys back there. Can they keep it in? They clear it out, and a throw-in coming up for Homestead. Right in front of the box. Cleared into the box. Oh, Homestead couldn't get a guy there in time. That might have been Wilkins, either him or Ness, who was close to that ball. They couldn't get to it. Check that was Ness. Cleared back across midfield, and Homestead will take over. They get it back across midfield, looking to go. Egeman sends it back. That's Bailey. Carson Bailey, the defenseman. He goes all the way across midfield. Spartans send it backwards. They continue to work backwards. Cleared by the Braves. Only one man down there for Blackhawk, and Homestead had all kind of defenders back there. Spartans try to get a through ball. The Braves are on it. Blackhawk got it back, then gave it back. Egeman trying to push. Couldn't keep control. Still a chance, though. Ness. Or was that off it? Either way, it's blocked. And it's going to be scooped up by Isaac Staten. Well, you may not hear Leonard Skinner's Call Me the Breeze is playing in the background. Well, we're rolling down the road toward a fun finish, no doubt, but will there be a goal in this game? That's the question. Not now, as Roomba, with a strong kick, sends it out. Little contact. They'll let him play on. Back toward the middle. Hard strike. Roomba's got it. Roomba's had a great night between the pipes tonight. Can Egeman get to this one? Blackhawk has guys back there. Spartans get a touch. As they work their way backwards. Across midfield. Carter Ness tried to set up the through ball. The Braves were there. And here they come. The through ball does not get through. Zolman with the header. Nebus can't get to it, but it's kicked out by Homestead. Throw in for the Braves. And whistles blow. Subs are going to come in. And now it's going to be Eli Nicewander to throw it in for Blackhawk Christian, as we've got 24-12 and counting left to play in regulation.
In the game for the Braves, number 14, Isaiah Davidson, and number 18, George Estabrook.
Isaiah Davidson in the game for Blackhawk Christian. Oh, Neebs couldn't get a strong kick on that one. Just to skim the side of his foot. That was a good chance for the Braves. They come up empty, and we get a whistle on Homestead. Or is it? Now they're starting to run the other way. Check that. They called the foul back, I think. So it's Homestead ball, and they get a good through ball. Good chance here. Back toward the middle. Contact made, and there's the foul. Looked like it came outside the box. It was right on the edge. Are they giving him a penalty kick? They might be. Yeah, I think they're giving him a penalty kick. They're saying that foul happened in the box. I've been told it's Grady Wilkins who's kicking, and my apologies, I'd have told you, but it's hard to see the numbers. I'm looking through two panes of glass, basically. That's not the kind of thing you want to be shouting when you're a fan. Wilkins, the run up. Too high. Wide to the right. Not only wide to the right, but too tall. This will be a goal kick, so Blackhawk dodges a bullet. Grady Wilkins had a chance to put Homestead up 1-0. And now there's a man down and the clock is stopped. Stopped with 22 minutes left, and we will take an injury timeout here on SummitCitySports.com.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Asher Biedenbach is the guy who was hurt for Homestead, I'm told, as he's helped off the field. Athletic trainers here at Homestead are Aaron Jessup, Aiden Ligon, and Sidney Thompson. See who gets the free kick here. It's going to be Blackhawk who does. They ran into the ref nearly. That's risky business. Whether intentional or unintentional. It looked unintentional, but that was close. As Homestead slows things down, Blackhawk trying to set up a scoring chance. We've had a missed penalty kick on Homestead's side, and then a Blackhawk goal taken off the board. Why, we're not sure. Possibly offsides. Well, Grady Wilkins with the takeaway, and he sends it up the field. Looking for Egeman. Doesn't quite get there. Homestead still got it, though. But can they keep it in? They just barely did. And that one rolls out. Homestead gets the throw in. Little through ball, Egeman. Little contact, no foul. Oh, nice move, Bailey. Bailey looks to push. He's contacted, and there's the whistle. They're going to call it on Davidson. The Blackhawk fans and certainly the players don't like it. Calvin Frederick clearly displeased with the call. Move to the inside by Tietzel, and that's saved by Staten. That header goes a little long. Not the header, but the kick. It really wasn't a header. Owen Murphy got a brief touch. Egeman pushing towards it as they get the ball to Nicewander. Cleared across midfield. That goes past Gavin Zimmerman, and a chance for Homestead perhaps, but they don't get a touch. Now they get one, but taken right back by Nicewander. Cleared down the field. Bailey got to it. Some contact made and kept in play by the Braves. Murphy sends it backwards. Murphy gets a touch right at midfield. They'll play on. Murphy spinning around, and he sends it back. A long kick toward the box. Ball gets loose. Wandering toward the end line. Out of bounds. And I think the call is corner kick for Homestead. No score, and this game will not be going into overtime if it were tied at the end of regulation. These teams are both independent, not part of any particular conference. Kicked high in the air. Header goes the wrong way for Homestead, and Blackhawk will clear. Sent back toward the box, cleared out of the box. And here comes Blackhawk Christian. Is that Davidson? Isaiah Davidson, the freshman. Oh, he's grabbing him. He was grabbing him. He's grabbing him again. Taken right back by Will Yale. It sure looked to me like Davidson was grabbing that defender for Homestead. Looked to me like he did it twice. And Homestead's going to try and let this roll out, and they'll get a goal kick. Subs will come into the ball game. Roomba gets ready for the free kick. Logan Weaver has come in for Homestead. And Roomba with a good strong kick. Doesn't quite reach midfield. Homestead gets to it. Egeman gets it across midfield. That looked like a takedown. They're going to play on. I thought the Braves got away with one there. You could say Homestead's gotten away with stuff, too. You could say both teams have gotten away with stuff. Looks like, yep, the yellow card has been pulled out. And who's it being given to? Being given to Homestead. I can't tell who that is that gets the card. Again, my apologies. That's blue numbers on blue jerseys. That's not Offit, is it?
No, it's
Wilkins, I beg your pardon. Grady Wilkins. Now that should be an easy distinction. Wilkins is 8, Offit is 7. But again, Homestead, they've got blue numbers on blue jerseys. They do have the yellow trim surrounding those numbers, which only helps a little bit. But this game has gotten chippy, and that's our first yellow card of the game. Grady Wilkins called for it. Not just called for it, but given it. Again, if you get 2 yellow cards in a game, it's a red card. Long shot going wide right. And Roomba will set up a goal kick. Header gets into the box. I think that's Carter Ness back there for Homestead. Blackhawk takes it away, trying to set something up. They've had a lot of chances, but no goals to show for it, and still none to show for it. Roomba with another nice save. They'll try to punt it out. They get it across midfield. Egeman, oh, that's a trip. It's not called, though. Said that was Egeman. I think that was actually Mawindi. Waymo Mawindi. Staten going for the ball, or rather Davidson. Staten's in goal. Roomba will clear. Davidson sends it back to Nicewander. Nicewander tries to get to it. Egeman. Davidson goes after it. He gets to it. Davidson to the right. Davidson has it knocked away, and that appeared to go off Homestead. It did. It's a corner kick. And it looks like Isaiah Davidson will handle the corner kick. High in the air. That's a long header, and that's too tall. Grady Wilkins comes back in. He got a yellow card not too long ago, so he's got to be careful.
Devin Wright and Grady Wilkins back in for the Spartans.
I'm told that Devin Wright is in the game for Homestead now. And again, my apologies. It's hard to see some of these Homestead numbers. Here come the Braves. A little through ball. It does get through, but Homestead has guys there. I think that's Nebus. He had it taken away. Back to him. That one gets through traffic, but can the Braves keep it in? They do, just barely. Kept alive for now, and Homestead bats it the other way. Short of midfield. That ball gets loose. Oh, a little slide tackle there. Another slide tackle by Homestead. As they get the ball to Devin Wright. Deflected, and Blackhawk gets it back. Frederick, a long boot to Davidson. Can he get to it? A man in pursuit. Kicked out, throw in for Blackhawk. Nebus pushing, can't get a shot off. Homestead had guys all around there. I think that's Egeman playing in the middle this time. It's either him or Mawindi. Hard to tell from here. Toward the near side, right. Another move to the inside. Coming up on 10 minutes to play. That's knocked away. Slide tackle there. And that's going to be called as a push. And it will go against Blackhawk Christian. I think they got Zolman. Either Zolman or Yale, number 16. Homestead's going to get a free kick as we approach 10 minutes to play. This deadlock has not been broken. That's going to bounce all the way out of bounds. These two teams not part of the same class either. Homestead's part of 3A. Blackhawk Christian's part of Class 1A. But Blackhawk is ranked second in Class 1A. And in Class 3A, Homestead is ranked 18th. Homestead will play bright and early against Bishop Luers on Saturday, a 9 a.m. start. Looking for Davidson. I think that's Devin Wright right there. Just kept in play as Grady Burns, the freshman, gets to it. Grady Burns tries to make his move. Well defended there by Nicewander. And Nicewander kicks it across midfield. That ball wanders. Defender's back there. And sent back to Roomba. The deadlock remains unbroken. Oh, a good push into the box, but Blackhawks got guys back there. To the sideline. We get a whistle. And it looks like it's going on Homestead, as we're inside 9 minutes to play. That's going across midfield. Header backwards. Homestead's got it. Roomba waits on it. Low line driver. And again, Blackhawk Christian has guys back there to defend it. Right across midfield. Little contact made. That ball goes out of bounds, and the throw-in goes to Blackhawk. Subs will come in. Looking for a shot. They get one, but that's going too high. It hits off the fence. Right in front of those trees. Here's Bailey. Oh, good push. Davidson cleared back the other way. Over the head of Nebus. Battle for the ball. It gets loose in the box. Header by Frederick. Backwards pass. That's Nebus moving to the inside. Looking for Davidson. Gets it to him. Davidson. And had to go awkward off his foot. He'll have to kick it back. Frederick. That was deflected. Going out of bounds. And it's looking like a corner kick. And that's exactly what we're going to get. Blackhawk Christian gets the corner kick with 6:34 and counting left in this ball game.
Asher Biedenbach checked in for the Spartans.
Asher Biedenbach has come in, kicked high in the air. The header. Homestead again has guys back there, and they're going to clear it out of the box for now. It's Brewer battling for the ball along with Egeman, and he tripped him up. A physical game. It's going to be Homestead taking a free kick. No score between Homestead and Blackhawk as they work the ball across midfield. Through ball. Taken away. Blackhawks got it. They get that one through traffic, trying to find Nebus. Frederick to his right. Out of bounds. It's going to be Murphy to throw it in for the Spartans. As we get some subs coming into the game, that's the reason for the delay. Of course, clock's still ticking.
Logan Weaver and Caden Kreider in for the Spartans.
Logan Weaver and Caden Kreider have come into the game. Looked like a push from behind. That went off of Homestead. And Blackhawk will get the throw in. That's Eli Nicewander, and whistles blow. I think they're going to have him redo it. Oh, we had another sub coming in. So they are going to have him redo it because Blackhawk hadn't gotten their sub in yet.
Hudson Stiver in for the Braves.
Hudson Stiver, senior defenseman, comes in. Throw in by Nicewander. He sends it back to Frederick. Frederick with a man on. Tries to get it through traffic. Another one through traffic, didn't quite go through all the way. Hard strike deflected, and Raumba's got it. The Homestead defense clamps down. This is a high-scoring Braves team. They've beaten West Noble 5-0, Norwell 5-0, Heritage 9-0, Canterbury 9-1, Snyder 5-0, Belmont 6-0, Elkhart Christian 8-1, Southside 7-1, Lakewood Park 7-0, East Noble 4-1, and that's an East Noble team that's having a pretty good season, and Blackhawk Christian beat them by 3. And yet Homestead has held them scoreless with 3.5 minutes left to go in this game. That's impressive in and of itself, and obviously a tie is better than a loss if that's where we end up with, but Homestead, they're looking to shut down a high-scoring team. Not only that, but get a win against them. They get a through ball and a header by the Spartans. Sent across midfield. Will Yale pushing. I was about to say he needed to get to that ball. That was about to roll out of bounds off Blackhawk. Homestead gets it back. Davidson, some good defense. Frederick has to slow it down, finds Davidson. Davidson, across, knocked away. Cleared out for the moment. And again, Homestead slows down Blackhawk Christian. 2.5 to go. Frederick. That deflected off a couple different guys, and I thought that went out off Homestead, but they're going to call it a goal kick. Clock has been stopped with 2:18. I was wondering what the delay was for. And I wonder if they're having a discussion as to whether this might be a corner kick instead. Again, I thought that went off of Homestead. I'm told it might be a fan issue. Was there a fan on the field? I'm not sure exactly what the issue is, but it's not a fan on the field. I'm told it is a fan issue. There's obviously a lot of things that fans cannot do when they come to games. A lot of things you can do, a lot of things you can't do. The officials went over to the far side of the field, and I don't think there's any fans over there. That's what's surprising about it. Oh, nope. Looks like it's over by the gate. Deputy who's here on security explaining things to the officials, and well, we don't show you that stuff on camera. We don't show it to you intentionally, because you don't necessarily want to see what goes on when fans start running on the field or whatever it might have been, start acting up in any way. Of course, then you have instances like the infamous Bottlegate incident in 2001. We certainly hope we don't have anything like that here today. So far, we haven't. It's hard to avoid getting shots of the crowd because that was fans all over the stadium in Cleveland. Battle for the ball.
2 minutes to go in regulation. 2 minutes.
Well, slide tackle. Davidson gets to it. Frederick to the near side. Yale couldn't control it. And that's going to roll toward the end line. Not quite all the way there. And we're going to go to whistle. That's going to be on Homestead. Davidson was tripped outside the box. And Blackhawk's going to get a free kick with 1:33 left to go. No score between Homestead and Blackhawk. We thought we had a score earlier in this game. give credit to Homestead. This is a Blackhawk team that's pretty high scoring. And with almost a minute to go in the game, they've kept them off the boards. Looks like it's Davidson to handle the free kick as we're inside the final minute.
Less than 1 minute to go.
Davidson, the shot, header, too high, right over the goal. Blackhawk Christian wants a foul called. They're calling it a corner kick. And now Blackhawks got to hurry. That ball is still sitting behind the goal.
30 seconds.
Sounds like they got one ready. Kicked high in the air again, header, and that one's too high. 20 seconds left. It's a goal kick for Homestead. Can Homestead get something in the next 15 seconds? Could Blackhawk Christian get something? They don't have a whole lot of time unless they get a quick takeaway. That's deflected. This could get interesting. 4 seconds. But Blackhawk's not going to get a shot off, not from there. And it's all zeros on the clock, all zeros on the scoreboard. A scoreless tie, and this high-scoring Blackhawk team has been held scoreless in Tea Garden Stadium.
Between Homestead and Blackhawk Christian. Please give both teams a round of applause for a fantastic match.
Well, this is a great battle all around. Obviously, none of these guys want this game to end in a tie. Everybody wants to win. We know everybody can't win, but everybody wanted to come away with this game with a win. But nonetheless, a great battle by the Homestead Spartans and the Blackhawk Christian Braves. And again, for Homestead, this is a Blackhawk Christian's team that's blown away the competition for much of this season, including a 9-1 win against Canterbury, a 6-0 win against Belmont, 9-0 against Heritage, 7-1 against Southside, 4-1 against East Noble. That's what Blackhawk Christian has done this year, and Homestead has held them scoreless. This is an impressive game defensively for the Homestead Spartans. It's a tie at the end of it. Both teams end up with 0. Blackhawk Christian goes to 12-0-2 on the year, and Homestead will go to 8-3-2 on the year as we play to a scoreless tie here at Tea Garden. It's time to award our Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game, and that player is going to be the man who patrolled the goal for the Homestead Spartans, Jude Raumba. One save after another, and a lot of them very impressive. Jude Raumba is your Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game, as he holds a high-scoring Blackhawk Christian team scoreless with the help of his defense, of course, but several great plays by Raumba throughout this game, and that will do it from here at Tea Garden Stadium. For my cameraman, Jaden Evans, this is Thad Goff saying so long as Blackhawk Christian and Homestead play to a scoreless tie at Tea Garden. You've been watching high school soccer on SummitCitySports.com. Good night from Homestead High School.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.